Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Star Wars Jedi, Fallen Jedi, Order, the Jedi game. Welcome back to the Jedi game where we're going to get to that big wrecked Star Destroyer corpse, and I'm not going to let any garbage wildlife stop me. That's not true, I probably am. But we're going to try really hard not to let the garbage wildlife stop us. So I'm just going to swim right over to where the rams are, I guess. There's not really any reason for me to engage with any of these other enemies. And hey, that rock looks like a snapping turtle. Incredible. Alright, focus up. I am not going to get embarrassed by the most dangerous enemy that the game has ever offered this time. This time we got him. Boy, I wish I had a gun. What if we just, every time we take an enemy down, just take his gun, we make ourselves like a bandolier of weapons. Come on. I'm trying to let this guy get over to me without alerting the other one. Oop, that's bad. I did a bad. Definitely do not go for the full combo. Okay. There we go. I can take them one at a time, kind of. Oh, that was greedy. I didn't get punished for it, but I should have been punished for it. Come on. If he doesn't do the unblockable, I'm going to try to parry. I haven't actually parried these things at all yet. Is he stuck? He might be stuck. Slow, and then chop. Okay. I don't know if that was a good use of the Force. That might have been a bad expenditure.
Think we can slice this thing?
Yeah, what's this "we" nonsense? We both know the robot's doing all the hard work. And then we got a paint job. BD1 Skin Swoop. It's got a cool name, at least. You know what? Actually, that's not bad. It's not super different. Like, it's a pretty similar... The orange is pretty similar to the red, but I like it. He's earned a new outfit. He's, again, been doing a huge percentage of the actually difficult work. Is that it? Is there any other reason to swim around down here? It really feels like I should be able to submerge, and it's bumming me out that I can't do it. It's making me nervous that I can do it and I've just not noticed the way. Well, as long as we're getting all the cosmetics, I suppose we should go get that before we move on. Let's see if I can survive getting to it. Now, we don't necessarily have to fight this guy, right? I could probably just go around him, but it'll be good practice. Okay. That's the one that has... that was a well-timed dodge that was in the wrong direction, and I could easily have escaped that hit. Well, he's really coming at me now. I would love if you would back off so I could do this. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Ow. Shouldn't have just said, okay, let's do it. I should have been more specific. Let's do it, by which I mean you standing still and dying. Okay, pretty bad. Actually, a pretty bad version of the thing, and now I'm stuck in his armpit forever. I'm never going to be able to get that smell off my poncho. Alright, let's go grab this thing first. And honestly, that other way, the overcharge panel over there, looked like it might be a shortcut. Got me a hyper shell. It feels like a poncho that is made of hypershell should give you some actual defenses. I'm sure it won't. Yeah, that looks okay. You know, I'm trying to coordinate with BD. This is like the best we can do. Actually, the Bracca Scrapper... this makes us look too similar. Like a married couple that dresses alike. That would be tacky. This is close enough. Alright, what does this do? It's connected to... Ah, yes, okay. Please do turn that off. So this will be a shortcut back to somewhere then, if we're on the turn-off side of the red field already. But I don't know where this might lead us back to. Wait a minute. This is not leading us back to anywhere we've been before. Interesting. Okay, there is something down here. Well, we're inside some kind of ship. I don't think it's the ship that we were supposed to be going toward, but it's definitely something.
BD, this could use some power.
Have inflicted heavy damage to the Separatist dreadnought. Unfortunately, the same is true for our vessel. Despite the damage, I recommend we see this through together. You know, I'm not one to back down from a fight.
Man, I like Star Wars. That was like a Star Wars is hell moment right there, and I feel good right now. I don't even really like the prequels. I'm gonna come out here with the very brave opinion that the prequel movies are not very good. Okay, that's as bent out as that's getting. But like, give me one of those hollow screens with a stormtrooper talking and stuff, and it's just like it feels good on the inside. Where's the thing I fell down from? Okay, way up there. I'm wondering if we can climb back up. Alright, I guess we'll have to go out this way. Because I'm sure there was more stuff above there. Oh, I didn't even... Okay, I didn't even notice that was there while we were fighting out here. I have seen a little bit of, like, weird historical revisionism online lately in Star Wars circles of people making bad faith arguments about a certain recent Star Wars movie, and you immediately all know the one I'm talking about. Also, for some reason, trying to pretend that actually Star Wars fans liked the prequels, and it was just the media that thought they were bad. As someone who was in Star Wars fan spaces on the internet while those prequel movies were coming out, I can tell you with some authority, no, that's not true. The fans really didn't like those movies. And mostly for good reason. Honestly, Episode 2 is... I don't walk out of theaters when I have paid to see a movie, but I very nearly walked out of Episode 2.
Stim here, BD.
That one looks different, right? His coloration's different. I'm wondering if he's like a boss, one of these guys. Let's not fight him. Let's try to get to the glowing light over there first. See if we can. So these are not breakable in any way that I can see. What is the way that we would interact with this area? Because obviously we're supposed to be able to get behind that. Map, help me out a little bit here. Okay, so there's a breakable door down there that'll get us back out probably, and these we just can't interact with yet. There's something going on here. That's just a force echo. Okay. Well, I think what I want to do here is drop down and knock that open, and then we'll deal with him. I want to wait for him to be a little further away. I want this to be done even if we die. Oh, is that how pushing works? That was weird. Did we just come at this from the wrong side? Were we intended to access this from the other... Oh, God. I pressed the wrong button and did not dodge away. Instead, I blocked, which is absolutely not what I wanted. Can I hang off of this? No. So there's not really a good way for me to break these. I can't target that thing, so I can't see what its life bar looks like. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to wait for it to die. So we do that, and then we roll away. There we go. That's how you solve that problem. And I appreciate that I get the XP for enemies dying even when I had nothing to do with their deaths. Huh. No, this is the area... This is the way you would have to have approached this from. I guess that wall was just installed backwards? I don't know, it's a weird thing. Oh boy, okay. I don't have a ton of health here, so I gotta be a little bit smart. Smarter than that, for sure. Okay, remembering that I can parry is a good idea. It kind of seems like sometimes the rats aren't even bumping into those because they get lost on the way to me. Like, he was definitely able to turn and come straight at us. He just was angry. He was angry at it, and he felt he needed to punish it.
I think you can handle this, BD.
So maybe this was the actual way forward. I thought we were out on a secret path, but that can't be the case, huh? Either that or it's just a really, really long one. Speaking of it being a really long one, it would be super cool if we could find a meditation circle Can I swim through here at all? I'm just thinking I see blue lights in that other room, and I would love to find out if I could meditate in there. Alright, we'll figure it out later. I'm glad I didn't fight that big guy. I think that probably would have put us in a real rough spot. Not that I shouldn't be able to fight these enemies without taking hits, but, like, I'm bad. Nope, failed the parry. Embarrassing. Why would I need to do this? Oh, wait a second. Is there something moving in the water down there? No, I guess I'm just seeing reflections. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see. Because I have to end up higher up than I started in this room. What a weird little space. Oh, there's definitely something visible through there, but we're not going to be able to get through that way.
Target in range. Moving to
Oh, Jesus! Surprise! That was a real single dodge kind of situation. I am already regretting it. Hold on a second. No, screw this. You can swim over here and fight me if you want to fight me. I didn't even go for the parry there because I was too scared of missing it. Yeah, we don't actually have to fight you, so I'm just gonna not then. Doesn't seem like there's really any reason to be over there at all. So it looks like we could maybe swim forward there. Did I miss an interactable? There's a green thing. Yeah. Is that an overcharge panel? It is an overcharge panel. Well, maybe we can come back. It looks like we might be able to swim somewhere over here. No, never mind. It was a false path. So that panel is probably controlled by the overcharge thing, isn't it? At the door here. Oh, man. Oh, how I wish. How I wish that we had found a meditation circle. Don't suppose you're going to let me just overcharge this real fast and then run?
Inferior Jedi.
Nope. Oh, hey, you can't dodge off a platform, is the thing that I just learned. Alright, then we're just going to have to kill it. You know, with my superior combat skills. I mean, I do have a lot of force right now. I can do anything I want, actually. Oh, Jesus. That almost went real poorly. Did we get it stuck? I think I got it stuck. Definitely dangerous.
You will regret that.
Oh, I'm dead, I think. Yeah, that was... My hope there was slow it, get in, do a full combo, back out, and then do it one more time, and I think that would have been enough damage to kill it. I just have to do better on the little intermediate fights, so that when we get to the difficult enemies, I actually have health. I sure wish that I could have more health. We need more... Do I still have my skill point? Yes. We need more opportunities to buy skill points with health. So this has taken me way, way back, right? That's actually very annoying. So we still have that. I think I want to take the super slow. This is the smart move here. Oh, that's 2 skill points. I saw that it said 2 skill points when we were mousing over it earlier, and I thought it just meant because it would be 1 point to buy that and then another point to buy this. Well, that being the case, I think I might just... Yeah, I might just hold off, and we'll get that when we have 2 points. I think that's the next thing I want. It's a tough little path. So hold on. This does give us an opportunity, though, to examine the map a little bit. That's gotta be the intended way forward, right? It's way too long to just be a path for secrets. Which means that the path that has us climbing up over where the rams are was maybe a secret. I thought this was going to lead us up and around and toward the objective, but maybe not. So let's go do that. And we do not necessarily have to fight the rams, but we probably are going to have to fight either this guy or all of those rats, or this guy and all of those rats, maybe? I suppose I could just slow him and run? Or what if I didn't slow him? What if I just avoid him entirely? The thing is, as any Jedi will tell you, discretion is the better part of valor, and cowardice is the better part of discretion, and running is the better part of cowardice. Master Yoda gave a speech like this once. I'm pretty sure this was the point. Okay, so now climbing the fuselage of a Star Destroyer while being shot at by probe droids.
They're watching us, BD.
Damn it. There we go. Is he gonna blow up? It seems like he's gonna blow up. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was maybe unwise to go over there. Yeah, see, like, that's definitely something. That's a way forward. Is there any place else we can go up here? No, not really. If we don't end up getting back our lost XP from that security droid, I'm not too concerned about it. We barely had any XP past the skill point. It's not a big problem. Oh, you suck. That sucks so much. I should definitely have waited. Let him fire his shot. And now we have to swim all the way back around because we can't even access that from the RAM platform. Yeah, that's on me. This is the wages of impatience right here. I feel a little bad just being like, the prequels are bad, because the prequels are not 100% bad. There's some good stuff in there. And honestly, that third movie is... parts of it are good, parts of it are close to good. Hell, parts of the first movie are good. And pretty much just the lightsaber fighting. I don't know, people have a lot of like weird opinions, like, it's a Star Wars movie, you can't be talking about trade federations, but like, they're war movies, right? Fundamentally, the Star Wars movies are war movies. They're a certain type of war movie, like very inspired by a certain type of World War II film that George Lucas is obviously really into. And wars happen for all kinds of reasons, and the material circumstances of the war totally do matter to the types of stories that you're telling within it. So I don't know. I don't think it's all that weird. Apparently we pissed off that probe droid, and now it's just going to go around and shoot at everybody, which I guess I'm fine with. Okay, this was a good idea. That was a thing worth doing. Is there anything on this platform? So I don't know. I don't have a problem necessarily with like a lot of the plot of the first one. Obviously, I don't think the midi-chlorians were a good idea. Ooh, wow. It's very probe droidy in here. And I mean, Star Wars to some degree has always been about like bloodlines, making you force sensitive and stuff. Right, Luke is great at the Force because his daddy is great at the Force. Oh god, that other probe droid came back. But I think the less time you spend codifying and thinking about that stuff, the better, which is why I so much liked what The Last Jedi does with like making it really explicit on a number of occasions that no, race parentage is maybe not the most important thing about the plot. This is a trap that I see J.J. Abrams probably falling back into after they spent most of The Last Jedi trying desperately to drag him out of it. I got a lot of feelings about J.J. Abrams that are not even Star Wars related. I've had a lot of feelings about J.J. Abrams for a long time. Anyway, let's maybe focus on this thing. Oh, right, that guy's gonna try to blow me up. I should remember not to get blown up. One of the most important things you can do in life is remember not to get blown up. Oh, he faked me out. That was a slick little move. I'll be over here. Think how much easier that would be to deal with. If only we had a gun. Man, this stuff just looks cool as hell. I'm trying not to spend every moment of every video going, I love the thing, but I do love the thing. The thing about the thing is how much I love it. That piece of, that box there is so brightly colored. It seems so obviously attempting to draw our attention that I wonder... It really feels like there ought to be a way up onto that platform there. I don't think I see one, though. Whatever. We can always come back later.
All squads on red alert.
Wait a minute. Select 2 more to increase maximum life.
The commander was killed by a lightsaber.
Did the game not save that I... Because we got one of these already, didn't we? Back in this other area? Oh, you know what? It looks like it maybe didn't... That didn't persist for some reason. Okay, well, I'll go back and get that sometime. We'll continue pushing forward for now. It's a little... whatever, it's fine. That will work. But that's cool. I would love some more extra life. God, it's so conspicuous, isn't it? Hold on, is this lattice work over here climbable? It is not. It doesn't seem like it is. And we're not given an indication of a path here, but then we're also not given an indication of a path over here where we know there is one. I wonder if the idea is that with the sorts of side paths that lead to cosmetics, they do give you an indication, but with the actual secrets, you see how the crash site says 0 of 1 secret. With the actual secrets, maybe not. Also, we did just pick up a secret, so it's weird that it says 0 of 1.
Let's head out.
Maybe that thing doesn't update in real time. It'll mark the secret as actually gotten once we sit down in a meditation circle or something and save our progress. Okay, none of this looks like anything. Honestly, it sort of looks like a smaller version of Evaporator. One thing I really like about Star Wars, and this is a goofy thing, about those original films, it's obviously less present in the later films because they had money, is how much you can like notice repurposed garbage in the background filling multiple roles. Like in the cantina on Tatooine, there's a bunch of goofy looking drink dispenser things that Wooher the bartender is touching a lot to give the impression that he's a bartender. And one of those things is also the head for the assassin droid IG-88 in The Empire Strikes Back. It would be kind of funny to me if they did some of that stuff in the video game, if they recycled props just to create the illusion that this is sort of a...
I think we're getting
not
close.
a low-budget sci-fi movie, but you know what? People doing the best they can with what they have
Feeling in the
sort
pit
of
my
movie.
stomach. At first I thought it was Grease's cooking. Now it's getting even stronger. I think the closer we are, the worse I feel. It can't mean anything good.
Just gonna be 10,000 hostile Sith. And also Purge troopers. Okay, well this is something. So, that other big long path that we were on maybe does just lead to more secrets? Very interesting. I'm really enjoying how much exploration and fiddling around there is to do. I did not realize how much this game was really going to go into all the alternate paths and stuff. And I'm enjoying this a lot. I'm enjoying this whole experience a lot. Oh wait, that's right. I have 1 skill point, and I was like, let's go spend it. But no, I do not want to spend it. I do, however, want to rest and then leave. Ah, there we go. At some point, I wonder if we'll ever get the ability to go up the zip lines. Because that looks like a thing up there, right? Maybe we'll be able to access that room from another side later. What is that even doing? Okay, I can just switch it back up. For some reason, pressing overcharge the first time had no effect at all. Well, you know what? Why don't I just switch it back up? Because we already can't take it up anywhere. Maybe we'll end up on top of the area that we're in right now later, and we'll be happy that that's in the up position. I'm trying really hard to see a path that leads... Aha! Oh no, you'd have to go... I see that wall-runnable wall, but yeah, you'd have to go up a zipline to get to that too? I don't know. Maybe that's a traversal thing we'll learn eventually. Those are both security droids, so that's not ideal. We don't really have a choice, though.
Come on, let's get him.
Oh, my cover is blown.
Get him already.
Okay, I definitely want to get rid of this guy as quickly as possible. Cal, please try to focus.
Incompetent. Damage sustained.
I think I'm getting better at finding the little, like, the moments in their combos.
Enemy avoiding attacks.
I am putting myself in real danger here. I could probably have done that without the slow.
Still resisting.
It seems like a lot of the time you have enough time to just run up and hit them twice. These guys don't initiate their attacks very quickly. They have that one really fast thing that they do, but they only seem to do it in response to you running up on them.
Inferior Jedi.
Yo, I'm so pleased with how that went. That was great. I feel like I'm becoming a real professional
Climb
here.
up a zip line?
Okay. Well, apparently we were right up on top of
Motor
it.
should do the trick. How does it feel?
Look at him. What a goddamn hero. He's so cute. Okay, so I guess we're just going back to all those zip lines that we set up. You know what? Let's delay the entertaining video game action so SB can fiddle with his lightsaber some more. That did not... ignore the way that sounded. That was not what I meant. We got a new switch, right? Duty and Resolve. Duty and Resolve 2. The more badass version. You know what? I like it the way we got it. Honestly, by a large margin, the most important part of the lightsaber is that it has an orange blade. And I can pretend to be Plo Koon, who sometimes, but not always, has an orange-bladed lightsaber. But I can't think of another character who always has one. You would think it would be more common, because it's a real cool look, but I guess maybe the problem with it is that it looks a little Sithy. You know, it's not red, but it's red adjacent. It's kind of red. I don't think we need to rest here. Although I guess there's really no downside to it. Yeah, may as well. I used to play as Plo Koon all the time in Jedi power battles. That is why I know that character's name. There's an awful lot of Jedi from the prequel trilogy. Like, I have an embarrassingly encyclopedic knowledge of the names of all the goofy background characters and everything from the original trilogy. Not so with the prequels, but if it's a character you could play as in Jedi power battles, I know their name. Ah! I had a very brief opening there. Okay, I got one of them. This is real dangerous. That guy, there being a machine gun troop over there makes this a little tricky. I'm trying to use the melee troopers as a buffer.
Watch my back. Hit him again.
Oh well, that's embarrassing. No, don't change targets. I'm having problems with the lock-on system again. That time it was my fault. I did move the mouse because I was trying to angle the camera so that I could keep attacking that guy while also being able to see the melee troopers. And don't do that. You can't move the camera around. Boy, I bet. I haven't thought about Jedi Power Battles in a while. I bet that game's terrible. Like, I bet if I were to play it today, I would be like, how? How did I put up with this?
Was that a person? I got him.
Oh god, oh god. Okay.
He might escape. Our last gunner is down.
That's gonna make this way easier.
Back.
Yeah, I kind of burned my opportunity there. Alright, we got it done. I didn't even take any damage. Or rather, I healed after I took damage. I did definitely take some damage. Elevator can't be called from this side right now. What a weird error message. Okay, so... nothing of interest to do anywhere except forward. One of the things I want most from a video game, and usually I get it, which is nice, is to be rewarded for my constant desire to look everywhere except the correct way. I really appreciate a game that gives me the freedom this is giving me. Okay. So now we're on the other side of this. I mean, we should open that shortcut, right?
Get away from it! Open fire!
So yeah, they found some of these Guardian dudes. Yeah, we should open this for later in case we want to use this, but I'm not going in there and fighting those guys.
Hey, he's above us.
Screw that noise. I'm out of here.
I see you, Jedi.
Uh-oh, it's one of these guys.
I'm going to end you. Does it hurt?
Here comes the charge. It's like I've already forgotten what I learned on the last one. We single dodge the charge.
I'm going to bleed you dry. More!
I'm doing such a bad job of blocking. I'm pretty sure shortcuts stay open even through deaths, so I think we accomplished something here at least. Yeah, the double weapon purge trooper is a scary thing. That's probably the scariest enemy, the thing I'm most concerned about of all the things we've fought so far. I would rather fight an ATST. But that's alright, we're gonna learn. We're gonna get good at this. Eventually. It might just take another, 200 deaths is all. And hopefully, y'all are interested in coming on that journey with me. Obviously, I'm not afraid to take it myself. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Stop blocking and fight.
I would love to stop having to block.
We're next.
Oh, the big push almost went off. Yeah, I walked into that. Okay, that makes things a lot easier.
Better get away.
Give me a second. Give me a second to think here, guys.
I can't hit him. I'm after him.
Okay, that felt pretty good. Would be nice if I was still at full health. Okay, did this remain unlocked? Yes, it did. Great.
Die, Jedi scum. Stop resisting.
The secret is cheating. Why play fair when you could do that? Apparently the push not as effective as I thought.
You only delay your destruction.
It does feel like that. Okay, we got him, we got him, we got him. So do this to bait him into the big combo. Oh, that did not bait him successfully into the big combo.
I'll relish killing you.
Yeah, and it seems like you're gonna do it too. Aha, you fool! You did the one move of yours that I know how to counter. And thank God you did. Whew. I'm learning. Slowly. Slowly I'm learning. That's a thing. What else is going on in this room? Door here, and there's a meditation circle over there. Very happy to see it. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a toolbox.
A worker left their tools in a hurry. They were anxious to locate relics, but also careless of the history buried here.
Alright, please tell me nothing terribly dangerous between me and that meditation circle. Actually, there's kind of nothing at all between me and that meditation circle, which is a problem. I have to go this way. Alright, well, we're probably going to be fine. I'm hearing a lot of noise that is suggestive to me of enemy legs, and I'm not happy about it. Alright, hold on, there's definitely something up here.
My men will double their efforts. We'll get inside, Officer Crane.
So, we swing up to there, and we don't actually end up at that meditation circle at all, huh? Yeah, it's not even visible on the map. Alright. Well, that's disappointing. Wait, is this where I swing up to? I'm not sure if I can reach that. Oh, yeah, I think we'll be okay. Okay. I did not realize this was a climbable surface. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything has always been fine. I get this is the meditation circle I was seeing from over there. Never mind. Well, we almost have our 2 skill points. It sure looked like that was the way they wanted me to go. So hold on. From this side... Can go that way. Or we can go over here, right? It looked like there was a path forward. There's a thing up there that... Okay, I could probably pull that. It's red, so I think it's a thing for a force power we don't yet have. I bet that's a force pull thing. Alright, I guess this is the way. Alright, Cal, calm down. It's just an elevator. He's all amped up.
Cal Kestis.
Oh, that's not good.
Unpredictable. Oh, yes. I know your name, your past, and most importantly,
Your
about
stupid haircut.
Cordova. Tell me, where did he hide the holocron? Outstanding.
Okay, am I supposed to win this time? I don't know if I feel up to all that.
You can't run forever.
Oof. Well, yeah, not if you knock me over. Right, not a good time to go for a block.
You'll die of
Okay.
pain.
I wonder how much we're gonna have to actually hit her. Because, like, obviously, I think what I need to be doing here is breaking down her block bar and then getting a great big combo off while she's staggered. Okay, a taunt. Feels like she's trying to draw me in, but
Move faster.
even while slowed, she's way too fast for me. What if I just push you over? Ow. Okay, we don't want to... Nope. Ah. We don't want to trade blows with the lightsaber. That's a bad idea. I want to not get hit by the lightsaber. You know, I'm not using my force strike at all, and I probably should be.
Your demise
She's...
draws nearer.
Ooh. She's doing a lot of stuff that is, like, spacing-based.
Is that all?
I really thought I could just sidewalk out of the way of the stab there. It does not work that way. So I actually have to beat her. I'm assuming they're not going to make me get through her whole health bar, because that would be, like, by a huge margin, the hardest thing we've had to do yet. And I'm sure she's intended to be the hardest thing we've had to do, but probably not by that much, right? He said, hopefully. Alright. We're gonna get her. We're totally gonna get her. So I need to use the Force to cheat as much as possible, as early as possible, and then regenerate more Force. And... yeah, like that, for example.
That was nothing. I'm the superior fighter.
I believe that. I think you are correct about that one. Oh no! Even when she's slowed, she's a better fighter than I am. I'm having a really hard time getting parries on her. Which I'm sure is mostly just me being bad at parries. I had not taken enough steps there for a, what do you call it? For a dash attack. Okay, I feel like I'm getting in a good, like, a good rhythm with the dodges and stuff. Alright, this is a trick.
This is too easy.
Oh, I don't have any force. I can't do my force dash.
Lackluster.
Yeah, they're not great. I'm not Not gonna try to bullshit you about it. I do have a cool robot. You got a cool robot? Ow, she doesn't need one.
You'll die a failure.
That is one where you definitely do have to double dodge. She's way better at parries than I am, which feels like cheating. Ah! I didn't expect her to go right into another move. I thought I had a moment there. Well, so there's a rhythm to the fight. You just gotta find the moments. It's step, strike, step, strike. But this might take a couple of tries. Don't want to alarm anyone, but perhaps settle in. So we definitely want to just slow strike her at the beginning of the fight, because hitting her once is going to give me all my force back. There's no cost at all to using slow to open it up. And there's not really a point in me going for the 3-hit combo, because if I hit her twice, she seems to automatically parry the next attack. And much like with those 2-weapon Purge Troopers, parrying her does not actually open up anything for me. So I'm probably just going to not even try anymore. But yeah, okay. I never get a 3rd hit. Yeah, I'm assuming like I'll get her to, you know, half or something and she'll bail out. She'll be like, oh no, my time is not yet, Cal Kestis. Ah, damn it. I didn't even dodge that one. Ah. Clumsy, clumsy.
That was nothing.
I was kind of hoping that while she was slowed, I could get a 3rd hit off, but no such luck. Alright, so what am I not getting about this when she backs off and talks about me being too slow to hit her? I'm wondering if we have any opportunity there at all. Oh god. General Paul would probably wish that I had practiced more. It feels like maybe I didn't learn anything. We got a fair amount of health off of her that time. But right, there's no way that we kill her yet. So I'm assuming we don't have to get through her full health. Because like in the end, she's got to be one of the final bosses. She's the one who killed our friend and provided that particular inciting incident. And from a story structure perspective, I don't think it makes sense for me to have to do her whole health bar. But holy crap, I'm having a hard time. I just gotta be patient. I'm trying to... Every time I see a moment of opportunity, I'm trying to take a foot. I gotta be comfortable with sometimes just getting inches. This is gonna be an incremental battle. I should probably have her locked on. Oh, wow. I thought I was far enough away from her that that wasn't going to be an issue.
Your demise draws nearer.
I wonder, with the way...
BD, stim here.
With the way that getting a parry slows her next attack, but doesn't actually give me an opening, I wonder if the idea is that I'm supposed to parry the string.
You won't dodge the next.
Aha! Yeah, parrying like depletes her bar a little bit.
A poor show of skill.
I knew that wasn't gonna work.
Can't catch me.
She's trying to frustrate me. That's all that is, I think. It's a little bit functional.
BD, stim here.
Yeah, I don't have a good sense of how many steps I have to run before I can do the sprinting attack. And it's always more than I have the distance to get up. I can probably just parry that. I need to parry sometimes. Yeah, that worked. So yeah, parry enough to create the openings. I get it. This is maybe like totally totally elementary. for somebody who's played like Sekiro or Dark Souls, this might be how these things usually work. I do not have... oof. I just missed the block entirely. Nope, that's a bad one. Yeah, I just don't have the practice with these systems. See, that I could probably single dodge if I dodged to the correct side. That one, there might be an opening there. It feels good though, man. Like, I'm still frustrated with the lack of ambition of like, let's make another Jedi action game, but it feels real good to fight people with lightsabers, to like do a lightsaber on lightsaber battle. Man, I'll tell you, I loved Jedi Outcast. Jedi Outcast is such a good game. Again, this is a much younger SB who has less developed taste. Maybe that game doesn't hold up. I have no idea. I mean, I can't be the only one who has a fondness for it, because I know they ported it to Switch not that long ago. Right, don't go for a follow-up. Yeah, okay, so a parry on that attack just breaks the spin entirely. Nope. Okay.
You'll die, parry.
Yeah, if I don't get the parry on the first hit, I can't parry any of the subsequent hits. I might be able to dodge out of them, but you definitely cannot just pick up a parry in the middle of the string. I wonder... I probably don't have time to do a force power. No, I definitely don't have time to do a force power in the middle of the string. But I should probably... Like I said, I should probably remember to just make sure that we're using our slows to get hits until I run out of force, then fight for a while to regenerate force, then cash it all in again. No sense in not spending it, right? It's not like I need the force... it's not like the force is even usable for moment-to-moment defense. Like here, great example. There's a time where I can get two quick shots.
I suffered far worse.
Okay. Now we just fight her normally, but we get to do it while she's like 10% lower on health. Run toward her, make her spend all of her dashes. Nope, that's bad. My poor brain.
BD, here.
Okay. Why do I keep going for that? I keep seeing her, she floats up like that, and I'm just like, she's vulnerable. Because apparently I can never learn.
Right here, BD.
Okay, let's try this again.
That meant nothing.
Okay, if she misses the big unblockable, she is vulnerable. That seems to be the case on all of the unblockables. I just have to not get hit by dumb stuff.
You can't run forever.
You really don't build up a ton of force by... Oh, man. That was even with me dodging. Yeah, just like normal combat stuff does not build up a ton of force. It takes a while to put together the enough power to do another slow. Nope. I went for the parry there again, but I remembered myself eventually. Just get the 2 taps, wait for it to come at you with the normals. I'm so... I can feel it in my hands. I'm getting so nervous. She starts winding up an attack and I'm like, oh god, which one is it? And then in that moment of panic, I don't react to either thing. It's not even like I'm doing the wrong defense. It's that I'm not doing any of the defenses because I'm too in my head going, oh god, she's gonna do something. This is, It's a tough thing to overcome. I gotta relax a little bit here. I apologize if this maybe doesn't make for the most fascinating content. I know last time I got in a situation like this, I cut a lot of it out of the video, right? But that's partly that was because like a lot of that was just me running from attempt to attempt, which is not, I think, very interesting. This, honestly, probably, I don't know. I was gonna say this might be more entertaining to to watch, but I guess I shouldn't assume that. Yeah, Jesus, sometimes she has no downtime between her moves. Every once in a while, and I just need to be ready for that. But being ready for that is bad, because it means I'm not following up immediately. That was pretty embarrassing. I slowed her and still managed to not beat her to an attack. It's a thing that needs to not happen. The slow should totally just be free hits every time I land it. You know, BD, you could help me out here. Just like you want to jump off my back and try to zap her with your little zappy leg.
That was nothing.
Slow again. Jeez.
I'm the superior fighter.
Okay. I have 2 slows left, it looks like.
Pathetic.
Don't even bother now. Just make her. Oh, she didn't keep running. Caught me off guard there. That's definitely a single dodge.
Stop moving.
I could say the same to you. There we go, learning. I was hoping she would step forward far enough for me to get one good parry off there. Okay, parrying that overhead is worth a ton of her bar. And then if you don't parry her for a while, she gets her bar back. It's tough, though. It's tough to get her to do stuff so that you can parry her.
Up here!
That was nothing.
This is going way better. Get a couple off the slow there. I think I dodged too early. If I hadn't done the second dodge there, I would have gotten hit. Interesting. The spin has a little opening at the end of it, even if you fail to parry.
Throw a stim!
Please quickly throw the stim. Alright, something's happening. We got her to half. Ow. Thank you, BD. I desperately needed the help.
You're learning. Not quite as gifted as Sear's last apprentice, but not bad.
You've been keeping count.
I'm surprised she didn't tell you. Sear was never good at keeping secrets.
And you know her so well, huh?
She was weak. Cracked in an Imperial torture chair. Surrendered the location of her naive Padawan. They would never have found me.
If it wasn't for her, she betrayed me.
Trilla.
In the flesh.
I won't let you manipulate me.
So sure are you? When faced with a choice to protect herself or her Padawan, she chose self-interest. She'll sell you out too.
Well, I can handle myself.
Can you afford to take that chance? Your new master harbors great darkness. The look on her face when she saw what they had done to me, as I am now. She turned, exposing her true nature. She used the dark side.
She cut herself off from the Force.
Oh? How long before she cracks and betrays you too? Is that who you want beside you when you find the holocron? What would Jaro Tapal say?
You have no right to mention his name.
I wonder, what would he think if he could see his Padawan now, skulking in the shadows with a betrayer, granting her access to a legion of impressionable students?
I won't let anyone touch them.
I thought the same thing once.
Jedi and Sith stuff is always so, like, big bright colors, paint by numbers, very simple. Like, you almost can't do anything complicated or adult with those themes. It's just, it's too good and evil. But man, it still totally works for me. I'm, like, way into that. Hey, this looks familiar. Man, they make some big-ass statues. Now, what are we looking at here? Nope, cannot climb over the thing. Look how slick it is. How could you possibly get a handhold? Oh wait, are these those pots? They sure are. Take this, centuries-old pottery. Eat it, all the anthropologists that would have loved to see that stuff.
And got us closer to the tomb.
Yeah, I'm not going to say BD's the greatest Jedi of all time, but he's on the list, right? Making sure we're not missing any... Ooh, wait, maybe. Oh no, never mind. That's a rock wall. Okay, well, I'm pleased with that. That didn't take me that many tries, and then next time we fight her, we have some idea what to do, although, of course, her pattern will be more complicated, and you know how video games go. Alright. So close. So close to that second skill point. I can taste it, man. Let's push on a little bit further. Is there anything else in this chamber aside from the very impressive architecture? It looks like no.
We found it. Feels different than the other tomb. I don't know. I don't like it.
It's definitely menacing. No two ways about that. Well, I assume I'm gonna get more Force stuff in here, so that'll be fun. Guess we're just going down this way. I hope, really, I just hope that this is basically another big puzzle tomb. It works out to be basically the same as the last one, except this time it's Force pull.
How?
I rerouted communication the moment you tried to contact her. Slicing encrypted transmissions was always a pastime of hers. She taught me once. There's no technique Sarah has that I haven't perfected.
Ah, missed. It's an effective story beat. And then having to do this second temple with her in our ear, constantly tempting and confusing us, like that's a good solid Sith and Jedi story. That's sort of this game as a whole. Like, it's not doing anything new in almost any way, but it's doing things that I like in ways that are pretty effective. And you know, not every game needs to be new stuff. There is value to just doing a good job at an established form.
I don't like the look of this thing. Don't touch it.
Fools! I'm gonna let them fight a little bit here. Okay, I will. Do you want me to intervene, or? Ah, he said stay back. Here, I'll stay back. Ooh, the force push just did not work. I must have been too far away. I was proud to be able to show off what I know about these guys, and then it just, like, completely did not work. Am I misremembering? I thought when they glow, you force push. Maybe these guys are slightly different. Not exactly the same Guardians.
Need an assist.
They sure look the same. Oh god, that's bad. Like, really look the same, right? Ooh, I'm pretty close to the wall. Not an ideal place to be when he's doing the stomp. Okay, this is over. No, it's not. Apparently, I overestimated the effectiveness of my lightsaber slightly. Yeah, the force push just 100% did not work on that guy. I guess it looks like he has a closed back, so we can't push the orb out. It's a whole different thing. I'm assuming, yeah, the door's just not going to open. Fair enough. Well, that's bad news. We're probably going to die now. Don't know what the hell the deal is with that thing. Another one of those big orbs up there. Alright, well, let's do the thing that we know how to do. Ooh. Is that going to work? Probably not, huh? Yeah. The thing probably has to not be broken. Well, that suggests to me that there's not really a way forward in here. Maybe we have to go around and come back to this chamber some other way. Oh, I'm missing. There's a force pushable entrance over here. Yeah, wow, that's hard to see from a distance. Ooh, spooky brambles.
What'd you find?
My friend, these devices appear to simulate this planet's gravitational pull. I can't help but see it as a motif.
This is the temple where all the goth Zepho lived. Okay, so those things destroy the brambles. Good to know. We get some gravity puzzles on top of everything else. I'm excited for this. I don't want to stop. I'm going to be honest with you. I want to go on and just do this whole temple, but probably thinking about my time today, that would be an irresponsible thing to do. I'm having a lot of fun with the game. This is probably a place where we ought to stop, though. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching and for sticking with me through my dozens of foolish deaths. Come back next time, tomorrow, for another great big Zepho puzzle temple. I'm actually really excited. And we'll see you then.